Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel Experience, Knowledge and Share. In this video, we will cover how to install Magento, how to use download meta package of Magento and via Magento installation command, how to install that and whatever the challenge we are facing while installing Magento. Uh, One of the major issue we're getting by in the window is Gd2 wrong file error and how we can fix it and how that after fix that we can verify our installation process with success. So yeah, before starting the video, my name is Kanhaya Lal. I'm a Magento 2 front-end developer currently working as a tech lead in Ikina. I'm having a 10 plus of year of experience in web development. I have completed my bachelor degree in computer science and engineering in 2011. I'm an Adobe certified expert and Adobe certified professional developer. Yeah, so please do subscribe our video if you like that and hope you uh, also please don't forget to click on bell icon so you will get a future notification of our new videos. So let's start with the this is, you can see that usually we have Magento installation flow when we have to install, so we need environments and environment to be ready, then we have to download the meta package and the via composer or respective things, and we have to use git bash or any command tool, command line tool to install Magento and verify the installation process. This was a high level. So when you install the Magento, we usually require the XAMPP for the obviously for the window users. They will know the what XAMPP is. It's a consist of Apache, MySQL, PHP, which is the basic needs of Magento, and we need to separately install the git bash command line tool. It's more good than normal window providing. Then Elasticsearch, which is required as part of 2.4 version of Magento as a search engine. We will use that one. And then Composer also, of course, we require Composer, so which will utilizing to execute the respective command like Composer install. We get the packages from the respective servers, and then if we have, we can use Redis, Varnish, and respective thing. Yeah, top of that, we will be required Magento authentication key as we are using Composer package. So Magento verifying that one, so we need our authentication key. If we are working for any organization or anything, they have the respective keys. We have to utilize and get the respective purchased or normal whatever the Magento extensions or the code. So that purpose we can utilize this authentication key. So we can generate it. I have a video uploaded for the respective that how you can create authentication key and what the best practices. And yeah, so that way we are ready with that setup and hosting process. Then we are looking for the second thing is the download meta packages, Composer meta packages. So in the Magento dev doc, we can hope we can see that how to install Magento open source and Magento Adobe Commerce. So this is the syntax that we have to use: Composer, create create project, then repository URL. We have to give this one, and then Magento project community edition if we are using open source, and if you are a Adobe Commerce project you're looking for, then project enterprise edition we have to utilize. So we not specify any version, so it will take the latest version and install to the respective directory. So once you execute the respective command in the folder, respective folder, then it will ask you to Magento authentication key, which you can get it from Magento marketplace account. Once you create that, you can see the public key and private key. Public key as a username and password as a private key as a password. We have to use that. So that way we are ready to we are ready with the Composer package. So we are now ready. Our package.json file will be ready once you do that to execute the command. So for the next step is like we have to install Magento via command. So usually we are seeing that this is the command to install Magento, like bin/Magento, then setup colon install. Okay, so that way we need to pass the basic information like what URL need to be we have to use, then what are the DB name we have created, DB that name, that sorry DB host where we kept that, the DB name, the username of the DB and passwords, Then the basics information, like when you create the admin user, lead require first name, last name, then email ID of that user, and what the username will be or password will be, we have to define that. Then what language that application to be, and the currency, default currency, the time zone, and the rewrite rule. So this basic thing you can get a Magento dot of this command directly. So here one catch thing will be required is we have to use either all thing in a single line without this slash, or better if you want to split all thing as a different line as a parameter, then we have to add each line we have to add the slash character at the last. Okay, so hope that will be just basic thing. And also one more thing is important. For the admin URI, we have to can define the same command like hyphen hyphen backend hyphen front name, and give the whatever the name, like usually people giving the admin manager or suppose XYZ whatever the name will be. But it's optional, and Magento always recommended to avoid this or omit this parameter. So it will be automatically generate a random URI. Okay, so which will be help us, and it will be harder to identify by the hackers, and or you can see the malicious software to exploit that one. So URL key always be always be good to generate automatically, but you can put as part of this parameter. And if not put, then will be after the installing success command, you can see that in the command in the success message once the installation complete. Yeah, so come back to the our actual concerns. When you in the window, whenever users or we execute that installation command, in some point it will be failing, like a Magento theme module, it will fail. The after means that suppose we are Magento having 1300 plus modules are there. So in the 707 module is Magento theme. So in that we will getting this kind of error, like unable to apply data patch, Magento theme setup patch data register themes for module Magento theme. Original exception is message wrong file. Okay, so it came under the gd2.php in the line number 72. This error is occur. So what the consequences will be there in the window, or why it can happen. So yeah, and what is actually the Gd2 wrong file issue in Windows. So you can see that in this file, when you open the particular file or the class, you can see the validate URL schema function. This function is usually what doing is validating the URL schema of the file, whatever files we are passing. So in the window file system, URL usually you can see the file will be C colon respective path, or D colon, or you can see the directory path. Okay, it start with the directory name. So in that case, our URL schema should be C or D or respective one. But when we see the code level, the allowed schema only for FTP, FTPS or HTTP or HTTPS only, not the C and D, so which cause a problem. So that way it will be returning false. So how we can fix it? Simply fix it. We can add one more level of check of the file is exist or not, and bypass the code. So always return true for the sometime. Okay, and this is issue occur only the window machine only. So yeah, so this is a how we can fix it. So same file we open, then in validate URL schema we can add the file existing or not, the check we can add it. Okay, so wrap with the condition. If suppose we are having getting that file match, then it code will go inside and do the best the necessary check, else it return the true only. So yeah, for more information, and uh, I created a public repository in my GitHub account, and path is given here, and you can utilize that in Kanaya 5590 or something. The path is there. Magento to git Gd2 wrong file window. I'll attach the same link in the comment box also. Please have a look and get the display details. Okay. So yeah, so once we updated our code and in the vendor or by using the patch, so in the window only obviously, so please don't push the code to the server. Okay, and then install again, read the installation command. So once you hit that one, all the modules will be executed, like 1300 plus module, and the success message will get like Magento installation complete. And as in my code I not use that backend URL, so I dynamically generated the URL also. So it's like admin URL will be slash admin l whatever the parameter. So this is for that we can utilize for our application. Yeah, so that way we can see that our installation process is done. And yep, thank you. So hope you enjoy our video and the session. And if you have any question, any query, please feel free to ask or comment. And please do like our video. and also see you again in the next session. Till the time, enjoy and stay safe. And please be whenever you go outside, please wear mask and use sanitizer more, so we can avoid these pandemic situations. Okay, and also please don't forget to click our subscribe button so you will get all our videos in your account. Thank you.